What's up, guys? How you doing? It's your homeboy Cowboy Crunk coming to you from Kabul, Afghanistan. Your war daddy. Yeah, coming to the stage. Hey, we got some pretty lively information today. I saw that NFL Network, they always put out their top 100. We always got some disagreements, but man, today really surprised. I think they kind of nailed it on this one. Possibly even look at that young LVE right there in the Boise State uniform. But going back to the topic of the video, big shout out to Byron Jones, man. Very well deserving. 97th play on the top 100 NFL. Man, really a shutdown corner. We didn't hear a lot from him in the season. The reason is three things. Three reasons we didn't. Two are good, one's bad. To me, shutdown corner. They didn't even throw his way a couple games. Matter of fact, the first game they didn't throw his way was against Detroit. Didn't even throw a ball. He wasn't even targeted the whole game. Almost like a damn Deion Sanders shutdown game. The second reason is the bad reason actually is Cowboy Crunk there. Shout out, my love. Many kisses, honey. This is us at the Dallas game. But the lack of interceptions, that's really the only thing that's hurting Byron Jones. And the third thing, which I'll go back to a positive. I want positive, negative, positive there to give the bookends on the, and the interceptions will come. But Kris Richard has brought this guy along. I think this is Kris Richard's Prodigy in the secondary. This is a guy I've been talking about. We've got to get this guy signed. We have to. It's mandatory. He's our lockdown corner. If you look at all of your elite defensive, they have a lockdown corner. You have one good edge at least. You've got one linebacker and you've got one lockdown, and you typically have a safety out there, and that's what you build your defense around. You've got to have a guy at every level. You have every level covered, and you have sideline to sideline covered, and that's what Byron Jones is. So I wanted to do a little bit of highlight show for him. I am upgrading the slideshow there a little bit, as you guys can see. Just doing a little something different since I'm here in Afghanistan and don't have. There you go. There's your war daddy, baby, right there. That jersey, I actually lost that when I was on my trip in Oklahoma. I left it in the hotel. I got home, I couldn't find it. I was freaking out. I called the hotel. They put it in a box for me. They shipped it back to me, and they billed my credit card. So thank you very much. Whatever that hotel was, I can't recall. But anyways, back to the story at hand. Byron Jones, big congratulations, big shout out. A little shout out to NFL Network too for, I think, getting it right. I love Byron Jones. We just got to see now what corners come out in front of him. This is actually something that I've gotten away from watching. I haven't really cared about watching this the top 100 thing in the last few years, because it gets a little rough. You know what I'm saying? You got players that don't belong on there. You got players that do belong on there that aren't on there. But I feel confident right there. 97 with Byron Jones, with 30. With 25 positions in the NFL, 25 different positions. You got your 11 on offense, 11 on defense, a long snapper, a punter, and a kicker. That's 25 players. You're looking at 32 teams. So 25 times 32, whatever that is, that's your odds of getting on there, actually, if you're a starter. So pretty good situation there for Byron Jones. We're gonna have to get that guy paid. I'm gonna go over and show you. I'm gonna break down a little bit of what he does, and yes, that is Earl Thomas in the Cowboys stuff. A picture I had saved from last year, one of my old school videos. We're gonna slide over to this and watch a little bit of it. I'm going to cut through it. But you guys watch Byron Jones. There's something they have these guys do that Kris Richard is teaching them, and I don't see anybody else do it. I don't see any of these other teams do it. He gets them to focus on not turning around and looking at the ball unless they've got really good position or they're running on a deep route, especially. If they're running sideline to sideline, if they're running along the 50-yard line. If they're running horizontally, not vertically up the field, if you're moving horizontally, yeah, you've got to turn and get back. But if you're moving vertical up the field, a lot of times it doesn't benefit you to turn around. And we have missed out on some interceptions that way. But you're going to see excellent coverage. You're going to see the defenders back. You're going to see Byron Jones' chest to chest with the receiver as the receiver turns. Byron just puts his chest there, puts his hands up, and washes the ball out. And he does it consistently, and it keeps him away from a lot of pass interferences. As you guys know, I looked this up. I checked it out earlier again just to make sure. I found 3 different databases or data locations that show the Cowboys had the least amount of pass interference penalties in the league last year. So they led the league number 1 with the least amount of pass interference penalties. And this is why Kris Richard's teaching them, look, don't go for the ball unless you know you're in position, you can get your head around quick, you can do it. If you're not sure, don't go for the ball, get your arms up. If this is the guy's helmet, come straight over his helmet and bring your hands out. That's it. That's all you got to do. You'll never get a pass interference, and there's pretty much no way, unless it's a perfect throw, that the ball's going to be completed. So let me roll through this, and you'll see this. You'll see this in Byron Jones' technique a lot that Kris Richard is teaching them in this first year or two until they get abreast to it. Here we go. The professor has got his prodigy on point. The professor, Kris Richard, and this is the prodigy. Check this out. Byron Jones, 12 foot 3 inch. I guess what is it called? Not vertical jump. The horizontal jump, not long jump, but 12 foot 3 inches, actually a world record. They discussed that on here. I don't want to put any volume in because the volume gets us in trouble, but you'll see this here. I'm going to jump through the video actually too. I got to throw, see, look back, look at that. One more time. Here you go. Chest to chest. See that? Never turned for the ball. Made a play on it. No way he had no way of getting a hold of that ball. There's no reason to turn around unless you're in perfect position. You know you've got an interception. There you go. Again, running horizontally along the sideline. That's completely different. When you're running a vertical route, it doesn't benefit you to turn around unless you're in that perfect position. Horizontally, yes. There you go. That's the same play, but you'll see a bunch of them here. It's because I went back. There's a horizontal play. There's another horizontal play going horizontally across the field. That's when you turn and you get your head back. He's teaching these guys, don't go for it. Don't go for on these vertical routes. There you go again. Look at that. He got his back to the play, has his back to the play, makes a perfect play on the ball. If you put your hands where the receiver's hands are, there's no way he can catch it. So we're going to move forward a little bit here. I don't want to get, this is the guy, he broke his the world record for that, I can't recall what it's called right now, the broad jump, excuse me, there we go, that's what it was. But you'll see when the route is moving horizontally across the middle of the field or towards the middle or towards the sideline, that's when you turn and you get your head around. Look at this. This is the game he didn't even get thrown at. Not one target to Byron Jones. So big shout out, congratulations to him, congratulations to the professor and his prodigy, man. That just, to me, it fits. And a leader, there you go, another play where he's moving horizontally on the field. There's a vertical play. He didn't really turn and get back. We'll check it out again. Look at that. Didn't turn. All he did is get his arms up there and know that the ball's coming. There you go again. Now in this one, when you see the receiver slow down, we'll back that up. There you go. Where you see Mitchell turn and slow down, now you can turn and get around. Because if the receiver's slowing down, then the ball's underthrown. Man, Byron Jones really, man, he's going to be, he's a cornerstone. He's going to be an anchor on this defense, and he's going to be somebody we have to pay, and it's coming up. I hope the negotiations we're doing this year work out, and we can get this guy paid. Again, congratulations. Byron Jones, number 97 in the top 100 of the NFL, rated by NFL Network. kind of a surprise, but hey, a little love for those Cowboys today, guys. All right, take care. And if you didn't see the video that I put out earlier today, I put a really good rooftop video out earlier. And again, like and subscribe to the channel. I never say that. I don't know why. I always forget. I just get enthused and entrapped in doing my Cowboys Nation stuff, and I'm not really concerned about new subscribers, but really liking the video and adding subscribers. It does feel good to me. It lets me know that us Cowboys out there are enjoying the content. We got much love for the same things, and we're enjoying talking about Cowboys getting ready for this season. So like I said, like and subscribe to the channel. Check out the video from this morning. Doesn't have a lot of views. I'm not sure why. It's probably one of the better videos I've put out, and it's a Cowboys rooftop video. I went over the whole schedule for the preseason, just real quick what they're doing in practice. Some things about Ezekiel Elliott too, which one of the things is he has to show up by August 6th. If he doesn't show up by August 6th, that's when the penalties start. But August 6th, if he doesn't show up by that date, the Cowboys can add another year to his franchise tag. So it would be 2 years, this year and next year, and then 3 franchise tags, not 2. So that's a big penalty. So something's going to happen with Ezekiel Elliott. He may not be able to hold out if the Cowboys just decide to pay him $3 million, which is kind of wrong, but that's their right. That's the way the contracts are set up, guys. That's a rookie wage contract. There's no negotiating. Their wages are what they are. The length of the contract is what it is. Ezekiel Elliott comes in and signs that. The only thing he can do when you're a rookie is you can ask for more signing bonus, you can ask for more up front, but you can't change the terms of the contract, the length of the contract, or how much you're getting overall. You can only ask for how much you get up front. So anyways, take care, guys. Peace, Cowboy Crunk. And like I said, check out that video from this morning. Peace.